no connection, no network, no money, dropped into a city he'd never been to. What is his plan B? Do you know what his plan B was? Any guesses? What did he do? What did he rely on? What did he rely on? Any guesses? Yes, Madan, Preetham. सेल्फ बिलीव तो एक है, पर सेल्फ बिलीव कहां से आएगा अगर स्किल नहीं हुआ तो? He had a plan B, which is the skills. You see, I would have been very scared if you would have told me, Dave, what if you lose your income stream in 2016, 2017, or maybe 2015? When me and Trupti were working together, if I would have lost my job, man, I would have been scared, man. I would have been very scared. I had a family, I had loans, I had a car, house. Man, I would have been very scared. But if you ask me the same question in 2018, what do you think my answer would be? What do you think my answer would be? If you would have asked me the same question in 2018, what my answer would be? Dave, are you scared if you lose money? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why? Because from 2016-17 to 2018, कुछ तो बदला मेरी life में. Something changed in my life. And that change came in the form of building vital skills. Building vital skills. What did I do? In 1.5 years, I built these skills. Just look at this, okay? This is going to be, see, it's not always about the content. It is also about the context. Because once your context gets expanded, you cannot think the same way. So right now, your context is getting expanded now. I build sales, affiliate marketing, social media content, video editing, copywriting, one-on-one closing, platform closing, branding, coaching, public speaking, storytelling, leadership, book writing, funnel building. How many skills are there? Almost 14, 15. 14. These were the main skills which I can count. Forget about chota mota skills. Forget about chota mota skills. These are the main big vital skills that I built. Somebody comes and tells me, अरे यार, एक skill build करने में बहुत time लगता है यार. You can't do it in 6 to 12 months. I just laugh at them. I say, what? Seriously? Within 1.5 years, I built 14 skills. I built 14 skills. That is key ones. If you add chota mota skills, maybe more than 20, 25 skills. Within 1.5 years. How? How? Good question. Guess how? Guess how did I do it? How did I do it? From the year 2000, mid-16 to almost 2017 end, 1.5 years. How did I do it? How did I do it? दिल में दर्द था, क्रोध को पालना सीखो काशी. इतना भरा पड़ा था जुनून कि यार I could not stop myself. But this all started with one investment. Everything just, the floodgate just opened by investing that $2,000 in Grant Cardone University. That was the first time ever I spent that much money on myself. That was the first skill I learned, sales. That was not closing, by the way. That was not closing. That was just sales in $2,000. Because Grant Cardone's style is totally different than Dan Lock's style. Okay? Grant Cardone's style is chase. Follow up until one of these things happen. Either customer dies or you die. You follow up until then. That is his philosophy. You know what, Dan Lock? Don't chase people. Reject people. Say no to people. Sorry, I can't do this. Sorry, I can't have you. Who's mind blown? Who's mind blown? You see, but both are vital. Both skills are vital. Sales also is vital. Closing is also vital. You can't just say one is better than other. So I learned sales. I spent $2,000 first, and then I read books and so many things I did. Affiliate marketing, spent $5,000. Social media content marketing, I read books and invested a lot of time and effort and creativity in it. Video editing, I didn't buy the courses, but I spent a lot of time, blood, and creativity in it. Copywriting, I learned from books and observing people, right? One-on-one closing, I spent 6 lakh rupees, one-on-one closing, and I use the same principles for platform closing, 6.5 lakh rupees. Branding, right now we spend more than 20, right? But at that time I was just learning by testing. I didn't have great branding skills. I was not great, but maybe at a 5 or 6 level I still learned branding. Coaching, oh, I learned a lot of coaching, man. I spent a lot of time, money, and effort learning from Dan Locke, coaching and all. Public speaking, I again learned from Dan Locke and from books and storytelling and leadership, book writing. I spent 2 lakh rupees on book writing. I spent about, I don't know, $2,000 or $2,500 for funnel building. So now you get the answer how. If you combine all that together, I spent more than 13 to 15 lakh rupees in just 1.5 years. In 1.5 years. How many people will dare to do that? Right? Very few people. Very few people. A lot of people don't even have the courage to put 1 or 2 lakh rupees on themselves. Forget about 15, 16 lakhs. They don't have courage. They don't have guts. No guts, no glory. What is happening to all my colleagues? They're still doing the same thing. They're not like Tripti, who's like, okay, let me try and change something. They're not Indu Tyagi, who was my colleague from last company, who is part of Passion Bana Batch 5. She's doing really great. Hardly 2 people, entire thousands of people have joined me. What is their life like? Nothing. Still struggling. Paycheck cut. Job loss. Competing. Taking orders. Worried. Job loss ho jayega to, job loss ho jayega to. They have no plan B. They will be fearful. What if you lose your current stream of income? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'll do. I'll look for the job. I'll apply for the job, get more offers. They'll be scared. So what is the point? Write this down. Write this down, Guru Mantra. Financial confidence comes from competence. Oh, Simpson is asking, how do they react to my story? Some are inspired, some are jealous, some are ignoring me. It's all mixed bag, all mixed bag. Like my boss, Suman Padmanabhan, he calls me and appreciates me. He loves what he does. Like some of his, mentees attended my webinar. Like, oh, Sumanda, आपका नाम है देव गढ़वी की book में. Like, Suman Padmanabhan, Dev Gadhvi's book has your name. I said, of course he has my name. I was his boss. So he feels very proud. And he calls me, Dev, my team members are calling and telling me that your name is in your book and they are appreciating you. So thank you. I'm very proud of you. I said, thank you. Yeah, I mean, again, look, I am not a genius. I just follow what my mentors tell me. But I can tell you, I have more courage than a lot of people. I have more burning desire than a lot of people. That is the difference. I'm not smarter than most of the people. But I can beat people with my sheer courage, burning desire, determination, and being a dream student. I'm emotionally invested in my mission. That's what people can't buy. Okay? That's what people can't buy. So what is the step, Dave? How can we monetize? Right? That is the first step. Having a plan B. Today, you take away everything from me. Everything. Take away everything. You take away my team, amazing team that I have. You take away all my case studies. You can take away all my money. You can take away everything. But what you cannot take away from me is my skills, my knowledge, my experience. And people make money from the knowledge and skill. That's why do you think most of the lottery owners, they go broke? 80 to 90% people go broke within just a couple of years. Why? Because they've not actually earned it. They've just been given. And what did I tell you? Money is a direct reflection of the character that you build. Money comes to you because of your character that you become, because of who you become. So don't worry about what and how. Think about who I need to become. If I want to be a millionaire, who do I need to become like? I need to think like a billionaire or a millionaire. I need to take action. I need to have courage of a millionaire. I may not be a millionaire, but if I have a courage and if I follow what a millionaire does, I'll be a millionaire. And this is exactly what is happening in Passion Bana Mastermind. Like what Fatah said yesterday, right? A lot of people, when they start the Passionpreneur Mastermind journey, they're scared, they're worried, they've arranged the money somehow, show the courage, but then they actually don't make it big. Sorry, what is that, Gajanan? I don't understand. You're not able to hear? Are you guys able to hear? It's not normal. Right? They don't have the courage. They don't have the courage. But most of the mentees now, they don't have the belief when they start. I tell them, borrow my belief. Borrow my belief. Just do what I say. And then you see the magic getting unfold. And all the people start getting result. Just by that. Okay, so all of you, I'm telling you again, if you don't believe in yourself, borrow my belief. Because what I can see in you, probably you're not able to see. What I can see that what you're capable of and what your potential is, maybe you're not able to see. I just want you to just take a leap of faith. Take my belief, take a leap of faith. You take the first step. That's your test. Then I'll show you what is to be done. Okay, good. How many of you are excited? And how many of you already know in your heart that you will, no matter what happens, you will be part of Passionpreneur Mastermind? How many of you know that you will be part of the next batch of Passionpreneur Mastermind, the legends? No matter what, I'm going to find the money. I'm going to find the courage. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be part of the legend community. I'm going to change the world. Amazing, amazing. So let's go on to the fourth step, right? What problems can you solve? You see, right now you can make money by solving some of these problems. Some of you already have these skills. You just have to keep mastering video editing. You can teach video editing or do video editing. You can create content. You can write blog. You can be a ghostwriter. You can be an interview prep. You can be a LinkedIn coach. You can be a YouTube expert. You can be a storyteller. You can be career guidance, book writing, lead gen, closing. You can do so many things. But there are 4 steps for any problem that you're looking to solve. Okay? 4 steps. Number one step is build a product or find a product. What is it? Build a product or find a product. When I say product, please understand services, consulting, everything included, okay? Okay, product or service. I will not repeat product, service. Okay? So first step, either build a product or find a product. Right? Either you have a franchisee of a McDonald's, you don't need to build a product. They already have a built product, they have the branding, they have everything. You just build a franchisee and you still make money. I'm just giving an example. Don't just go and do McDonald's franchise, okay? I'm just giving an example. You can be an affiliate marketer. You don't even need to own a product. Like, for example, you run a podcast. You have a lot of followers. You tie up with a lot of people who are relevant, or, relevant to your audience, and your audience needs their product and service, and you tie up. Right? How many of you know MOBE, the Online Millionaire Summit? Has anybody heard of MOBE, Online Millionaire Summit? Maybe some of you not. Okay. So, MOBE runs his Online Millionaire Summit. Right? What does he do? He brings the speakers from outside. Right? And he runs an event. And after the event, everybody is allowed to pitch their product. And after the event, when everybody's pitched their product, he gets the percentage of that. How smart is that? How smart is that? He doesn't own a product, but he found a product and services. But now he has built his own product as well. MOBE, right? So, I was one of those speakers, right? First Millionaire Summit I was there, second one I'm there, and third one we are planning something after a couple of months. So, in this third one we'll have just 5 speakers, the good ones. Don't worry about the names, okay? Just focus on the learning. Focus on the learning. So, how can you build a product? We're going to learn today. We're going to learn today. And after the break, I'm going to show you, in the later part, I'm going to show you how can you take something from the air and create something tangible out of it. And not just, create tangible something, but tangible thing which people will pay for. Who would love that? Who would love that? So show me some George then. Come on, passionpreneurs. Yes. Good. I'm going to show that. Okay. And you'll be like, wow, I didn't know that it's so easy to build a program, the product or service. Like you don't need factory, you don't need raw material, you don't need anything. From thin air, I can build a product. And within just next week also you can go and sell it if you want to. If you want to. So ideally, if you're given a choice, don't find a product. Ideally build a product. Because paisa wahan pe hai when you build a product. Okay? Don't own a franchisee of McDonald's. Own a McDonald's. Or something similar to McDonald's. Don't own a franchisee. Because kitna time commission karenge, right? You have to go to the next level. So, what is your biggest aha moment right now? What is your biggest aha? Just type it in. From 1.5 hours, what we learned, what is your biggest mind-blowing moment right now? Top 20 skills. Very good. Confidence. Yes. Building a product. 20 skills. Clubhouse. Everything. I would say everything. Great. We're just getting started. Okay? Getting started. So we're going to go deep into building a product later. Step number 1. Step number 2. Once you build a product, what do you do then? क्या करना चाहिए? Once you build a product, what is step 2? Any guesses? Test it, sell it, market it. Okay. Good. In other words, step 2 is simple. Find a buyer. Find a buyer. Now, yesterday I told you it could be other way around as well. Okay, so there's no direct, order. You can find a buyer first, build the followers, fill your audience, and then you can go and build a product as well. Or you can do it parallelly. It's up to you. But this is the step, right? It could be 1 can be 2 can be 1, right? It can be replaced, interchanged. So how do you find a buyer? Most of the people, here's the mistake that most of the people are making right now. They're waiting for the clients. They're waiting for the buyer to show up. They keep the content, they're like fishing net or fishing rod. They just put it, they just wait. कोई तो आ जाए. आएगा. कोई नहीं आएगा. Right? कोई नहीं आएगा. कोई आया भी गया, चलो, that's a bonus. It's a bonus. If somebody comes, bonus. Because when you are starting your journey new, don't expect that, oh my God, look at Mamta, how amazing she is. Let me buy his product. Let me buy her product. Right? Nobody's going to come looking for you because they don't know you. They don't even know that you exist. They don't even know that you have something that can change their life. So जब प्यासा कुएं के पास नहीं आता है तो क्या करना चाहिए? जब प्यासा कुएं के पास नहीं आता है तो क्या करना चाहिए? Write it down. Put it in chat box. जब प्यासा कुएं के पास नहीं आता है तो कुएं को प्यासे के पास जाना चाहिए. Right? For my brothers and sisters who don't understand Hindi, is if the thirsty person does not come to the well should go to the thirsty person. That's a literal translation. The well should go to the thirsty person. Right? Most of the coaches and trainers, they don't like cold calling. They don't like prospecting. They don't like messaging on social media. And that's why they're struggling. Right? Either you do it organically or you do it inorganically. Meaning, by paying money. Inorganic is nothing by paying money. Either you run the ads and you reach out to people, because look, how many of you reached out to me and found me organically, and how many of you I reached out to you through the ad? How many of you came from ad? Raise your hand. How many of you came from ad? Raise your hand nice and high. Like you saw the ad and then only you discover who Gadhvi is. Okay, good. See, I would say more than 50%. More than 50% came from ad, and maybe 30-40% came from organic. Like you've been referred by somebody, you saw my organic post, right? So imagine if I would have waited for you. Aega, organically aega. No, then there will be 200 people here then, not 500 people. Right? So, pyasa, you're thirsty, I know. But you don't even know that there is a well. Like तुमको पता ही नहीं, there's a कुआं है, ऐसा पैशन प्रे नाम का कुआं है जिसमें लोग ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाते हैं, तृप्त हो जाते हैं, right? You don't even know. So कुआं को जाना पड़ेगा ना प्यासे के पास, right? And it's not so difficult. Today it is not so difficult to test the ads, run the ads for low cost, from the low cost also, right? You can get tons of leads by just running the ads. So you reach out to people. But the question is, when should I start running the ads, Dave? Should I start just as soon as I start? Should I start running? Who knows the answer? When should you start running the ads? When should you start putting money in the ads? Good. Some of you got it, some of you still confused. So let me give you the answer. Okay, it's not about 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's nothing to do with the time. It is as soon as you have your program or product ready and you have a proof of concept, which you've got few times. What is proof of concept? If somebody's bought your product or service, and you know that you can deliver the results now, right? You've done maybe first POC, second POC, third POC, you made a little bit of money. Then you amplify through ads. Ads are for amplifying, not for starting. Remember this. Ads are not for starting. Ad is to amplify what you already have. Your product, your program, your services, you have a proof of concept, then you amplify. Okay? Good. That is one way of doing it. Okay? And we're going to go detail into monetizing tomorrow, proof of concept tomorrow, how do you get it. But that's the thing. Cold calling. Like you can buy a database today. In 5,000 rupees, you get 1 crore contacts. I repeat, in 5,000 rupees, 1 crore contacts. Who's mind blown? Who's mind blown? What? What? Did I hear it right? 5,000 में 1 crore contact. It's like almost peanuts. Free. Imagine. But yet most of people are ignorant. अरे data नहीं है, clients नहीं है. अरे भर के पड़े हैं. You can also buy a specific data. You can buy a specific data कि who owns Maruti car in Baroda. Okay, list of Maruti cars owners in Baroda. Like घर में कार है तो कंगाल तो नहीं है ना, पैसा तो है, बेकार तो नहीं है, कार है क्योंकि इनके पास right audience, affordability is there that they can buy. What is stopping you from cold calling them? Right? अभी तक यूरोप वाला लॉ लगा नहीं है यहाँ पे that you need people's approval, right? Simpson knows it, right? Simpson knows it. You can't market and bombard cold call and all in Europe. And अभी यहाँ तो इंडिया है, best place to live in. यहाँ सब चलता है, right? Make 100 calls in a day, and out of 100 calls also, if you get, let's say 5 people or 10 people interested, and out of the 1 or 2 people you close, let's say 1 person you close every day. For 30 days you close 30 people. You don't have any team, you don't have any webinar, you don't have workshop. Let's say you have a physical product. All the people, this again, as I said, everything is applicable to everybody, not just coaches and trainers. You close 1 client per day by making cold call. Right? Of course, there is a process. You need to learn cold calling. You need to have a script. You need to schedule a call. You need to tell them what the product is, service is, and then try and convert them, or give them like a trial or something, and then you close them. It's of course a cycle. But even if you have 30 clients, right? And let's say you're selling the product worth, I don't know, whatever, 10,000, 20,000 rupees. Let's say 10,000 rupees per client. How much money do you make in 30? 3 lakh rupees a month. 3 lakh a month. Multiply that by 12. You only made 36 lakhs by 5,000 rupees. Your creativity, your energy, your effort made you so much of money. Brahmadeo God, she's like mind blown, mind blown. Who's mind blown? Like, what is the point that I'm looking to prove to you guys? That there are not one way, there are millions of ways to make money. There are millions of ways to monetize your skill, millions of ways to make a business out of it. But unfortunately, most people are still stuck with one source of income, with one way of making money, that is job. That is what I'm trying to break. Again and again and again and again, that no man, there's so many ways, so many ways, so many ways, so many ways. And the best part is it's close to your passion, close to your heart, so you never get bored out of it. Like today, let's say Khushi, right? Khushi, let's say she wants to become a coach or a trainer. And she loves transforming people. Can you imagine what will be her level of conviction when he's talking to somebody about a program or a product? She knows her product or program can change their life. It's going to be much higher. And when they buy, your conviction first. They buy your conviction first. And when you're so passionate, it does not feel like work. Kush can make 50 calls, 100 calls, because she knows, man, emotion, energy in motion. I need to call, I need to help people, I need to change people. Look, in my case, I did not have to make cold calls. I'm lucky because I was early in the game. Right? I was early in the game. So I had an advantage that not a lot of people are creating content on LinkedIn. I could create a lot of content. I was getting 10 times more visibility than what is today. Now it is getting a little bit complicated and saturated in platforms and all because of a lot of competition, a lot of content. But times have changed. But there's nothing that can stop you from running the ads. Nothing can stop you from cold calling people. Nothing can stop you from messaging people. And I'm telling you, 99% of the coaches, trainers, entrepreneurs, they're scared to make a cold call. Let me tell you, 90% or more people are scared. And there's no difference. All of you are also scared. Calling a stranger, getting a rejection is not easy. But when you believe in your product and service, when you have a great skill, it becomes your duty, your obligation, your responsibility to call. Okay? Good? Make sense? Make sense? Right? Passionpreneurs! Yes, 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 yes. All right, awesome, awesome, amazing. That's number two, right? There are multiple ways of cold calling, running ads, buying the database, SMSing, email, so many things. Number three, what do you do then? Once you have the product, you have the buyer ready as well. Or you found the buyer. What do you do then? Number three, take a guess. Take a guess. Product is there, buyer is ready, or buyer is there. Product is there, buyer is there. What do you do? How many people believe sell? How many believe, okay, pitch and sell and close? Like a lot of people think, "Arey, a trick question hai kya?" I know, Mamta was like, You don't sell! It was a trick question. You don't sell, right? You don't sell. You go to number three. Give value. Give value. And this is what most of the people miss. They're like, Murga aa gaya, bakra aa gaya, kato, 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 kato. Becho, 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 becho. Arey, koi to mila hai, mushkil se. Becho, becho, becho. Write this down. I'm going to give you a very profound lesson right now. It's persuasion, like 101, like one of the best things. To increase your probability of converting people, delay the sale. Madan is mind blown right now. Madan is jumping with joy. Oh, mind blown. Vardarajan is mind blown. To increase your probability of closing a client or a sale, delay the sale. Arnamal, Aniket, This is unorthodox. Ashish, a lot of you mind blown. What? Some of you like confused. Really? Venkata, Saugat, good. So what does it mean? Look, this is the opposite to everybody, what everybody is doing. And this is opposite to everything that we've been taught, which is wrong. This is not how you run a business. This is not how you grow a business. अगर कोई तड़प रहा है तो उसको थोड़ा ज़्यादा तड़पाओ. I'm telling you the truth. Imagine you want to mold the iron, right? You want to mold the iron. When the iron would be molded, when is it cold or when is it red hot? When is it red hot? Then why do you try to mold it when the client is cold? Why? Make them red hot. Make them red burning hot. And then just पकड़ के उसको बस घुमा दो. Easy, easy close. Right? Versus, oh, right? Tang tung, oh. Right? This is what most of people, mind blown, right? Mind blown. This is what I paid for. Like 6 lakh rupees, 7 lakh rupees in converting and closing. This is what I paid for. Who would teach us these principles? The mentors, like Dan Locke and Grant Cardone and all. Like this was Dan Locke, of course. Delay the sale. Right? So how do you delay the sale? क्या करेगा इंसान बीच में? Like no. Give value, no? Give value. Make them more hot. Make them more sold on you. How do you give the value? Webinars, workshops, ebooks, coachings, whatever it is. Bring them into your universe. Don't let them go out of your universe. Right? Nazar hati, durghana ghati. Nazar nahi hatni chahiye insan ki. You have to bring them inside. You have to keep them warm. You have to keep giving them value. Right? Mango tree, right? Mango tree. Don't pluck the fruit before it is ripe. Don't pluck the mangoes before it is ripe. But most of the people try to pluck the mangoes and they are sour. You have to wait. Everything has a process. Everything has a time. You have to delay it. Pakao, aam ko pakao. Then you pluck it. Now this is not a bad tactic. This is not tricking people, fooling people. This is genuine way. Because if you do prematurely, you'll you'll sound like desperate person. You look like slimy person. Murga aa gaya, bakra aa gaya. You'll sound like that. The client is not murga and bakra. They're human beings. You get them ready and make them take decision. We'll go more into persuasion secret tomorrow, closing secrets tomorrow, principles tomorrow, but I just wanted to give you this flavor right now. Right. Number 4, last and not the least. Now what do you do? Of course, close. Now you close. Aam ko sadne mat do. Don't make the mango become stale. Step number 4, close. Right? Close. Now, pay attention. I did not use the word sell. I use the word specifically close. Because selling and closing is 2 different things. Selling is pushy and selling the features and benefits and convincing. Look at this, how wonderful this is. Look at that, how wonderful it is. Look at this and this and this. And you will get this, you'll get that and this and this and this. That is selling. Closing is, I'm not sure if you're ready for this. Are you sure? Do you really think this is something that is going to add value to you? What makes you think so? Who is mind blown? Who is mind blown right now? Because look, what has happened? The prospect is already red hot. You don't need to again, garam mat karo usko, aur garam mat karo. Pighal jayega loha. Right? You just have to mold it. You have to help the person to make a decision. That's it. Exactly. Now you know it. Why there is a process in Passionpreneur. I teach transparently whatever it is. Whatever I'm doing here, I teach it. Not to trick, but to help people to make a decision so that they can make a decision, most important decisions of their life. This is going to be one of the most important, shift in your life. The most important decision which will change your life. Joining the Passionpreneur Mastermind. For that, I will do whatever it takes to persuade you. It's my duty, my obligation, my responsibility. So whatever it takes, adding more value to you, or persuading you, or delaying the sale, whatever it takes, we'll do it. Right? And this is genuine. Like, we actually don't trick and fool people. We look at the forms. Like the mentors, right? So Umesh, we were looking at the forms until midnight. Your work was done. Our work was not done. Or maybe your work also was not done. You were looking at the forms and reading each and every person. Right? Some people may not make it just because the fact that they fill the form with a lazy mind, the commitment is less than so low. Why should we be committed? Some of you will not make it. But this is the point. You have to close. You don't sell now. Your features and benefit, you don't talk about that in closing. We'll talk about that persuasion and closing in detail tomorrow. Okay? But these are the 4 steps. Who has mind blown right now? Oh my God, how simple it is to find a skill, find a buyer. There's 4 steps only. I just need to close people. You can go today or tomorrow. If you have a product or program ready, by just following these 4 steps, you can convert people. You can make money instantly. Right? You don't have to wait for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years like IITs and IIMs before you start making money. You can make money right now because you have skills. You have certain knowledge. You just have to learn how to sell and position and bundle it. How do you bundle it? We're going to learn after the break. Okay? With that, let's bring back Bronze Long. Give her a big round of applause.
Wow. How many of you have found... Dave, can you stop the sharing screen? Okay, great. Okay, everybody can see me clear? Hear me clear? How are you all feeling? What did you realize? My God, did you wish you would have known these 20 skills way ahead? Huh? A lot of you are saying this. I still remember the first time that I actually listened to the skills. I was like, if I would have already actually get a list and every single item on the list, I can actually, I know that I can, if I develop it, I can actually make money. I would definitely just focus on that skill, right? Remember, I don't know if you were at the pre-live event before. One of the questions that I got was, right, would the session help me, right? And I